What's up, everyone? Welcome to yet another exciting episode of TokeMoments. I have my longtime friend, a fellow podcaster who I've been begging to come on his show and he has just been.
Let's just open it.
Ehiz, Dada boy is in the building. Ehiz, the first bone I have to pick with you is why haven't I been on your podcast?
Excuse me?
Excuse you?
Why haven't you said, okay, whenever I've called you, like, okay, let's start first, eh? Where's my camera? This one. You see Big T right here. You like that? Big T? Yeah. Big T right here. I've been calling her.
It's a lie.
I've been messaging her.
It's a lie.
We have a whole message thread. Now my guy.
Now my guy.
Yo, let's run
That's
this
my guy.
But Big T, today she's in Lagos. Tomorrow she's in France. Next week she's in Brazil.
Ehiz.
You never know.
But there's never a time you said to me that, TM, look at how I got you on the podcast. I'm like, Ehiz, can we do this on Monday? Can we do this at this time? And even 2 hours before.
But I've told
Ehiz.
you so many days, like, yo, are you free this week?
I
Pick
answer
a day.
you.
No, you.
I work on your schedule the same way you worked on mine.
I got you. You know what? We'll post our message thread.
Meanwhile, I didn't realize that your hair was this long and sexy.
Thank you.
It's really nice.
Thank you very much.
I don't like guys who keep their hair long or dreads or whatever because it's not my thing.
What do you mean? You
I
don't
feel like
guys?
there has to be only one diva in the relationship and that has to be me.
It's my real hair. There's no diva thing here.
Let me tell you what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if we have dinner at 8, I have to worry about you being in front of the mirror locking your hair.
No, but that's the thing. I don't have to do anything.
So you just arrive like this.
I'm walk and go.
But it looks really nice. It looks like you spend so much money keeping this hair together.
No.
Exactly.
Hold up.
That's what I was saying.
No.
Now, that's why I wouldn't get a guy with long hair. I have to be the only one spending money in the relationship.
I'm trying to break it down for you. I'm walk and go.
Okay.
I don't really do too much on my hair. I just allow the hair to speak for itself. When I go fix the hair at the salon, it's a different situation. I don't spend. Trust me, if I tell you,
Do you sleep with a bonnet?
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Why would I sleep with it? It is comfortable.
I'm the only one allowed to wear bonnets in the
Hell
relationship.
no. Why do you have to get so much comfort and I don't? It is very comfortable.
I low-key think you men are jealous of us.
Yo, girl, my bonnet is in the car. When I'm done, it's up.
Thank God you did not
When
wear
it's up and it's up, bruh. You know me. I have pictures of me on Instagram with my bonnet on.
I know. That's why I said that. So
everywhere.
I feel like,
hallelujah, sir.
The thing with me is I just feel like I like to be the one who has all the attention in the relationship.
But you still have all the attention.
When I'm going to bed in my silk bonnet, why do I have to wear your bonnet first and then I wear my bonnet and we're both sleeping in bonnets on the bed?
But guess what? Look at the whole thing. I get more bonnets. So you can use mine.
Ooh.
Just saying.
I won't lie. It's very
a win-win
attractive.
situation.
It looks nice. It looks like you've because I knew when you started this hair, Ehiz and I know each other from way MTV, like even way before MTV.
Before that, yeah,
like you being one of those solid guys through and through. I like the fact that you never shy away from speaking your mind.
Yes, ma'am.
You've always been that person who will always tell me as it is, and I've never taken that for granted.
Yeah.
And it's so nice.
I do be messaging her like, yo, they got you. They like, you out.
He be calling me out sometimes, and it's cool because our friendship is like that.
Yo,
but how are you?
I did.
How's life?
Life is good, man.
With you?
Life is good.
You look like it is.
I just came back into town not so long ago, just like you.
What's your skincare routine? Because I can see the skin is glowing.
We will have to ask China.
Do you use your girl's skincare, right?
She fixed it up.
I
yes, we gotta ask China. She fixed it up. But it looks good. The skin oil is by my cousin Moran something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me not get it wrong.
Have you realized that there's the lines between what is comfortably men's and what is comfortably women's right now is blurring so much, in the sense that you have men who feel comfortable painting their nails, for instance. Yeah. You have men who, they're brands who now tell you that their clothes, you can't go and say, I'm looking for this for women. They say they make gender fluid clothes, which men can wear anything, women can wear anything.
Yeah.
Men wear heels now. Where do you draw the line?
I think men have been wearing heels. They've been painting nails before we're born.
Really?
Like that answer is going to be long. I can sit here and just say some wow.
So would you ever wear nail color?
No, I've done enough. I cannot.
He said I've done enough.
Yeah, I've done enough. And when I started growing my dreads, because I locked my hair in November 28th, 2011. Wow. I'm very big on dates too as well. So I locked my hair, and for the first 4 or 5 years, I was probably picked up by the police in Nigeria plus or minus like 40, 50 times.
Really?
Ridiculous. Like just rough handling, like, because there was that look. And at that time, it was a situation where they were onto people with tattoos and all that kind of thing. So you name it. Like, so with me, this was
You've
enough.
been through enough through
Yes.
it. What about home? What was it like when you first locked your hair?
I locked my hair right in front of my mom and dad.
Okay.
I had afro. I was done with everything I had to do with like office, official, whatever.
Oh yeah, because there was a point in our lives where
we were doing office work.
The people of this generation, they quite have it easy. There was a point in our lives where you couldn't have this and work in a corporate job.
No.
Now they can.
They can?
I think they can. ITs, they do. You find some people in some offices that are in IT, and I've seen some people from brands.
With IT comes, it's like cool. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah, but banking probably not.
But with the economy, can I swear?
Yeah, of course.
They fucked. Bruh.
Yeah.
Our salary in 2011 was nice.
Boy.
It was nice. It was nice.
These days.
What are you saying? Boys were chilling on radio salary. It was okay. Nobody was stressing. We were going out.
Popping the bottles.
We were going out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, now I worry about like the up and coming guys, like the young up and coming guys who want to live a decent life without doing crime. Yeah. It's really tough in this part of the world.
I think like with everything you do in life is really tough. Like, but you have to you have to grow with it. You know? You can never do, I advise people all the time, like you can't do older than you are. You have to grow with it. So you ride with it. So when that thing arrives, you are kicked up.
But with social media, it's tough, Ehiz. You got to be honest. Let's break it down.
Okay.
You know, you just touched on the fact that when things were good, I remember when we got on radio.
Yes, ma'am.
And even would go out and on our salaries, we could pop bottles, chill, have a good time, media nights, and we could do all those things and it was fine. And these days, you find a guy who, say, for instance, is a banker. He's earning peanuts. Now that guy is trying to date a girl that maybe is dated from university to grad level 1. They met each other at the time of matriculation, dated for all through the years. The guy's left right now. He got a bank job. She's about to graduate. And, he takes her out to the club. He can't really, you know what I mean, pop the way these girls the girls' peers, her so-called mates in her class, are dating Escobars, Pablos.
No, but that's the thing.
Who come to school rolling in Range Rovers, who come to school wearing the latest designer bags.
She's painting it right.
Do you know what I mean?
But this is the thing. I believe in a real life.
Okay.
There's the social media life, but there's the real life that a lot of people live in. Trust me. So the guy that you painted, there's somewhere he will go with his shorty and life is good. You don't necessarily have to do whatever. But the real game, of course, capitalism has messed everything up. You can't even do anything. There's no clubbing or there's no... I don't want to say...
The clubs pay more attention to the fraudsters than the normal guys.
It's so bad that you don't... There's no club in Lagos that has a dance floor.
True.
Every single dance floor is a table now.
Yeah. But they clubs need to make money.
They don't even cater for you to dance no more. They just want you to come spend money. That's how it is. That is how it is.
And some girls don't even like guys who dance in clubs.
Shit, you don't gonna like me. Thank God I'm with somebody. Hello, my baby love me when I dance.
I mean, there's dance and there's best.
Well, there's two things. Well, I'm not really good at that one.
I read a tweet. I think it was Tolani Badge. Somebody said it. Was it Tolani Badge who said it? And I remember I was in my car and I read it and people were coming for and I was like, let the girl love what she loves.
Yeah, I mean, T-Badge, I've been sending her like funny messages. I'll be like, yo, we're dancing tonight. That's
no, but I could understand what she was trying to say. There's some kind of dance steps that when you see.
And it also happens with guys too. There are some guys that...
Imagine you going out with a babe, and she takes off her wig in the club and she's doing best with her wig.
I got one video where like in a wedding, I think so one girl did that. Like,
will you not leave her at that wedding?
That's a difference.
Will you not leave her at that wedding?
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't even know how to react. What would I do?
With their open legs and their clothes and their legs.
The only way that can fly, right, is if you're like Kafi. Or like
if you dance for a living,
that's it. That's the only way we can yo, that's it. If you do that, it's trending for like the whole year. You be
With
the
my wig.
ultimate meme.
With my wig.
I'm telling you, like it's, bro, you don't even try it.
No, but I hear you on what you were saying in terms of people choose the life they want to lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like, let's not lie. Me and you, we live in a bubble. There's a lot of people that are outside the bubble that's enjoying life.
Let me tell you what happened to me. I posted a picture on Instagram recently and someone tagged fake watch or something on my post. And I thought, do you guys really think that I'm out here to really impress you guys that I'll buy a fake watch?
It's a social media thing. It's social media. Bruh, all this thing is social media thing, babe.
So it's just when you said we live in a bubble, it made me realize that there are people who actually
live outside
who find it hard to comprehend or think that you can work multiple jobs and, do
enjoy
hold
yourself.
It down. Because I know how you roll. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Having a business on the side, doing just to make sure that you live a life that you want. But then they now start to compare.
My life not even too plenty concept. I don't drink. Well, guys, I haven't drank in 8 years.
Really?
I think you guys should clap for me.
You deserve that. I tried not drinking for 1 year, but I gave up in Ibiza. Once I went to Ibiza, I just,
Yeah, I wouldn't even,
that wasn't working.
I'm over with that. So, like, the life where they live, you don't really, I keep up with what I can do. Do you understand? If you have, you do. If you don't, you keep up with what you can do. Do you understand? It's very easy. It's very easy.
So what's your advice for that young boy who, because I see a lot of them who talk to me about things like that, I remember talking to one of my cousins and he said it one day that, he's trying to get his hustle up before his girlfriend decides to follow a Yahoo boy. And I said, is that a thing?
Then
and
your girlfriend is not your girlfriend then.
Please.
Facts. I'm telling you, your girlfriend is not your girlfriend then. Like, it is what it is. The same thing I said, you have to grow with it.
Do you think love is enough?
Obviously, love is not enough.
Okay.
Love is not enough. Money is not even enough. There's a lot of work with it. People ask me, are you in a relationship? Yes. I never say I'm in a healthy relationship. I say I'm in a working relationship because even me and who is actually healthy? Are we that healthy to say we're in a healthy? So I say I'm in a working relationship because, bro, it's a lot of work. You understand? And if you're down for the cause, you're down for it. And if you're not down, it's on the other side. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like I said, you have to grow with it. You cannot be in GS2 and you want to be an SS3 boy at the same time. Nah, you have to grow with it. It comes with time and work. When you get there, you're going to be in SS1, they will give you trousers. Do you understand? Then you get to SS2, another thing. Maybe SS3, and they will not change the color of your sleeve or something. You have to work to get there. That young kid, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, make sure they make the rubber. Whatever you do, hope say they make the rubber. Shout out to King David.
Yeah.
And if when it comes to the time for you to hit it and it happens, come on. It's like that.
But a lot of women also feel like, they hear you and they're like, I can hold down a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, we're holding each other down, right? Yeah. And the first person that decides to bail is the same nigga that you were holding down. I'm not saying you're holding him down because you're expecting him to hold you down too, but as you're saying, we're growing together, right? So, I mean, we're both growing together and at our level. And then this guy now blows. And then all of a sudden, I don't fit into his blowing world. All of a sudden, he thinks he can do better.
But there are more relationships where the men are blown and the women and everything works. We just see like a few and we just think it's like an umbrella thing.
Men still cheat, Joe. They say I have like 3-4 girlfriends on the side.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to hold you up. It is what it is. I'm not going to say women cheat too.
Exactly.
I'm not going to go back and forth.
And I agree.
The P.
Yeah.
You understand? But it is what it is. It's real life. It just happens. It has been happening before we were born. And that, bruh, I always see people say, especially like, maybe they'll say, women say sometimes they say, our mothers didn't work or like, you have to like, the man has to take. I was like, bruh.
A lot of
all my mom's friends were working.
Yeah. Some families,
all of our moms were working.
Do you know what? Some families, the mother was actually the breadwinner.
Yes.
But out of tradition, they would give the father the money, or they would tell you daddy paid the school fees when it was them.
It is what it is. Our moms were working. That's it. You cannot tell me like, Our mom, even if Alaji get like 11 wives, back bay, out of that 11 wives, who get shop, who get business.
Some of them did it just because they didn't want to be bored at home.
You understand? They were working. You understand? So like, bro, young man, young woman, keep doing what you're doing, man.
But I can't lie to you, man.
You understand?
I'm tired of working, Sha.
What I'm not gonna say, what I'm never gonna say is, I'm gonna say, yo, keep your integrity, do this, do right. Bro, the real life come with real situations. And most of the time, you have to solve them situations on go. You understand? There's no manual for it. You just have to pick up some germs from wherever, especially like the OGs that you surround yourself with. You understand? So when you listen to the people that have done it before you feel me, then you solve them situations as they come. Bro, there's nothing that's, this, and bro, everybody's situation is different. You're not having the same situation as the next person next to you. It's not going to be possible. Even your brother or your sister or your girlfriend, it's not possible. So keep figuring out when that thing pops, when it happens, it's easy like that. Like me, I always say that my life started when I was 25. Because 25 was when MTV happened.
Yes.
I was doing so many things, before then. Well, bro, we used to go by road to host rap battles, bro.
I remember those rap battles.
We used to do that, bro. You know this piece. 25 years old.
On the streets.
I think I always told them, like, the life started again.
Yeah.
Then I was like, all right, cool. This is what it is. I think maybe now we have our leg in the building. So yeah, we're going to stay in the building for sure.
Of course.
This is what we're going to do. So that's what you keep doing what you're going to do.
I think it's easier to hear you say that, you know, and then people hear you and they hear you. But then there's also this world, I know you talked about the real world, but there's also this world that, you know, everyone has come to now accept as the real world, which is the world of make-believe. People sometimes forget that social media is a curated experience of the best parts of your life that you're willing to share. Not many people give you the ugly parts on social media because that's not what the app is for. Yeah. The ugly parts, not people.
Said that's not what
no, I tell people that's
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think there are more people in the world on social media than off it?
I think off social media, of course. Of course. Like you can't. Instagram has the highest followers on Instagram was 500 and something million.
Exactly.
I mean, the population of the world. There are rural areas where they don't even have Instagram. I get that, but I'm saying that, you know, with evolvement and, you know, with the way the world is going, you cannot deny the fact that it has its good and its bad. Social media has helped a lot of businesses as well in terms of awareness. But this downside to that is now like everyone's posting progress, success, which is what the app is made for. Like, who wants to wake up in the morning and follow somebody who is crying early in the morning? You're like, dude, that's not my shit, you know? People watch for different reasons. Yeah. But we cannot deny the fact that there's also a certain way of life that has now been portrayed as the real life. You know, and if one is not careful... You know,
IG used to be like a diary for us.
When IG first started.
Like a diary, like in the studio.
Yeah.
Like IG, you post one and you hashtag or something.
Yeah. The
picture, like...
it wasn't as complicated as it is right now.
Exactly.
Pictures were not even like edited back then.
You know why?
Imagine going back to Facebook and seeing all those pictures from when we go out at night and we just post.
You know why?
We didn't used to edit them.
Follow the money. It's money. Yeah. The game became twisted. People started making money off it. So that's it. Once you're making money off something, you guys polish it. So
with the curated form of expression these days, you find that there are a lot of people are putting themselves under undue pressure.
Yeah.
Before we sat down, I think it was a couple of days ago, I saw it was everywhere on social media where it was reported that this girl was killed by her boyfriend. And, you know, there were posts that reported that the guy was a fraudster and he used her for ritual.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I sat back and I thought to myself, even dating is now a risk in these days because you don't know who is who. You don't know the kind of crazy
But that's the thing, you have to date right.
Like, what does dating right mean?
You remember that? I don't remember when they grew. Again, one Yoruba story where they talk. They go say that some sheep passing the tree and the tree had like different fruits and one of the fruits was shouting "Kami, Kami, 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 Kami." That's a real story actually that I remember. But it basically was saying that the most attractive fruit sometimes is the crappiest shit.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So date right. Like you're a grown woman. You should be responsible for the decisions you make.
Yeah, but apparently that relationship, they were together for like over a year or two. So how do you...
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying in general. Obviously, it's a sad situation. That's messed up. Really, I don't really know the details about that. But that's
how do you date someone who kills you after a year? One, how do you also date someone who has the conscience to use his babe for ritual? Allegedly, if that's what they said. What is going on in the world today?
You really, really trust people.
No,
Like,
I have trust issues.
No. It's not even about trust people. I'm still like, you're surprised at what human beings can do.
I'm shocked.
You shouldn't be. Human beings. Bruh, the moment I unlocked that you can never, ever be too sure about a human being, my life became better. You have to unlock, bruh, nothing can, bruh, it's a sad situation. But he's not a robot. He's a human being. They've done it before. People have done it before. Women killed men. Men killed women. I'm watching one documentary on Netflix now. The lady, Elena, I think Elena something. She chopped off the guy's dick. It was a big story in like 93, 94. It was a big story in 93, 94. Bro, like, you understand? The whole American debacle. You should say,
yeah.
So basically, it was like an abusive relationship, bro. But
how do people even stay in abusive relationships? It's beyond me these days.
Bruh, you would be surprised.
Like the red flags are there.
Exactly. But there's also the controlling thing. A lot of things happen behind closed doors. A lot of people do not know how to have one-on-one conversations. A lot of people do not know how to compose themselves when they're even with people that they even love. Just
to buttress your point, the guy actually went on his page and said he mistakenly killed her. And it was a fight.
He confessed. He
confessed live that how do you mistakenly kill someone? I guess is what you're saying. Human beings.
What did he do? Did he kill?
I have all the versions of stories we saw. There was one that said her private parts was missing, her breasts were missing, her eyes were missing. Then he says they got into a fight and he literally mistakenly was his words, killed her. And I'm like, how do you mistakenly kill someone? I understand you are not trusting people and understanding that people are crazy, batshit crazy, if I might add.
Yeah.
It's just that these days, it's like it's getting worse, you know? You don't know.
It's not about, see, I'm going to hold you up, but it's not getting worse. It's just been televised. It's been happening. It's been happening. It's like fraud now. It's just been televised. It's been happening. It used to be good by another name.
Yeah.
419.
Yeah.
Face me and face you washing. It's just been televised. Now we have social media.
Did you say face me and face you washing?
Yeah, face to face. They haven't done you face to face.
Which one? They would
back in the day, like front of
touch you and you
touch conversation like front of like a airport hotel, all those kind of vibes.
But they have to like hypnotize you or something.
Zero
right?
hypnotition. Zero. They
just talk to you and convince you.
Zero anything like that, my dear. They will tell you, they will gist you, they will whine you. If you just use maybe like money doubling swagger. Yeah.
What's the money doubling?
They go tell you, say, may you go bring so and so amounts. They go give you so and so
those
amounts.
ones that they'll tell you that in this sack there's 5 million, then they want Baba said that.
No. I can't be spilling
I remember.
I don't know.
Listen, I remember when I was young and my mom used to say, don't talk to strangers because they can tell you to come and collect all my gold. And I used to be like, I didn't get how that
money
worked.
doubling. They go tell you, may you go bring this amount. Say, if you bring this amount,
but you must be a greedy person.
And they will share this amount. Exactly. It's human nature to be greedy. It's human nature to be greedy. People just have to just measure it. Some people know how to fight it, some people don't. It's human nature to be greedy. How do you think was?
True.
Before we were born, before guns and bombs, just swords. Like wars were started off just greed of land.
So
just like it's human, so it's allowed.
So do you think that you can ever get to a point in life where you say, I'm okay?
Me?
No, I'm just saying in general, as human beings. Do you think we can ever get to a point where...
it's not a human nature to be okay. People get satisfied, but you're still gonna... But except people that have unlocked life, baby. And it's not even hard to do with finances. There's just a lot of people that just unlock... I've met people that they've just unlocked life. Like, yo, you just cruising.
Cruising doing what?
And with life. Trust me, a lot of people are not in this our system. Trust me.
I met a guy once and he said to me, you know, when I said to him, what do you do for a living? And it's like, I just cruise life, as you said. And I said, what does that mean? He goes, money is like the cheapest thing you'd ever ask if I have. You know, I'm content. But I saw that guy as lazy. I was like, nigga, how are you content with having so little? I'm a hustler.
I know someone,
I cannot be with someone who's telling me that.
I know someone that's unlocked life financially when he was like 22. Like beginning of like crypto and tech and things like that. And he unlocked on some billion piece. And that's it. He doesn't do any work no more, just has a house as chills.
Doesn't he get bored?
Of what? He does everything he wants to do.
What does that even mean?
Bro, everything you want to do. You want to travel? Just that. You want to eat? Just that. Just that. They're just people, like, trust me. Like, and it's not human nature to be okay. I can say that. Because if we were okay, there's so many lands we could just day open and nobody could build us. Not lie, they go build us for them. If we're okay, there are so many things that a lot of people will not be doing, but they're just going to do it. You understand? So I don't think it's human nature to be okay. But if you unlock life to an extent where we say, bruh, you'd be like, okay, cool. If you were to date now, why would you want to date?
Right now, because I think I'm ready. I think right now my life I can tell you that I've been through my healing process. I've been to therapy.
Yeah.
I've had fun. I've had the big experiences. I've had breakfasts in a city, lunch, I've had it. Do you understand? And now I'm sort of looking for meaningful connections. Do you know what I mean? Where I actually want to be invested in your life. Not just me casually just being like, okay, we're having fun and that's it. So if I wanted to date now, I think that's where my headspace is. But the dating pool is so ghetto right now. Brother.
No, the dating pool is bruh. The dating pool in the circle you live in is so ghetto right now.
In the world.
In the
Even
world.
Even the people that are outside that circle. Have you realized that I was listening to Whitney Houston's Waiting to Excel?
Yeah.
You said you'll be here by night. And I realized that what she was singing about in the 90s
is happening now.
Is what girls are complaining about you today. You didn't call.
Yeah.
All I really wanted was some of your time, but you told me lies when somebody was... So hello, it's not about my world. It's the world in general.
It's not about my world.
It's the world in general. Women are singing about the same problems they've been singing about with men. Yeah. She was a best friend of mine. You slept with her.
But you said...
Price.
Okay. Let me catch you again. You said the dating pool is a mess?
It's ghetto.
But you're in the pool too.
I'm not absorbing myself of any guilt.
There you go.
Did I absorb myself? I'm telling you that.
So everybody that's looking like it's ghetto.
I think what happened to the world right now is we started to use people and appreciate things. Do you know what I mean? We stopped appreciating people and using things, and we started using...
Yeah, we should tweet that. Whoever's listening should... What?
That's just what's going on with the world today. Everyone has a wall up. Everyone is in something for what they can get or what's beneficial to them.
For sure.
And as long as that continues, the pool is still going to be ghetto.
Because it's different. It's not even about the dating game. It's just living. It's different now. It's tough.
Yeah.
You hear the conversation of men wanting 50-50 and all that. Bro, because so many of them, their fathers, what they were earning back in the day was taking care of them, the family, everything. Was chilling. The game has changed. It's crazy. If a guy can do all that, it's like, bruh, everything is just, how will I say? Everything is, like you said, everything is all about give me.
On both ends, I agree.
Just everything is like that. The same way the girls need, the guys need. But fellas, we know the ladies need money more than us still. But we also need money.
It's so interesting that you say that because my father always says what you said. Like, he's always like, I mentor a lot of young boys and I'm telling you right now, which man can afford you, TM? He's tough. He's very tough. A guy will say he's earning this salary. He has to turn on the lights in his house. He has to do this. He has to do that. You as a woman.
And it's crazy because you are lucky and rather die.
I am.
There you go.
You know I am.
So this is your wall. That is your that wall.
No, I feel like I rode and I died.
She said I rode and I died. That's the right.
I'm back.
Nah, you're always riding that for life.
No, Ehiz.
Trust me.
Yes, the girl you knew back then. I rode. I died,
and
I resurrected. And now that I'm resurrected, listen, I don't know what ride or die means. Why are we dying and why do I get a ride?
No,
why can't you send the limo?
But you down with yours.
I was down. You saw what happened to me. Boy, no. I came back to life and I'm not dying for no motherfucking nigga. I'm not riding. Where are we riding to? Send me the limo. Are you crazy?
She said,
where are we riding?
She said, send me the limo.
I wear heels. I can't ride.
I'm dying. But you know the truth.
And I can say this because I'm not also, when I say this, I'm quick to say people are like, oh, you're giving young girls bad advice and you're the problem that is wrong with relationships. No, I'm never the kind of person that would tell, as you said, I believe in growth. I'm 38. At 38, I can tell you that I'm not riding or dying for no nigga because the age I could ride or die has passed.
But that's the way you say it now. That energy is not it.
It is.
No. But that's the thing. You say you're ready to date.
I'm not dating nobody who I have to ride or die with.
No, I'm not saying ride or die. Not ride or die in the essence of not having a limo. There's going to be the chariot. Don't worry. The person you date is going to have to go chariot and it's not going to disappear and turn into a pumpkin at 12 midnight.
Hallelujah.
It's going to last forever. Amen. You understand? But
emotional stuff.
You're going to ride with your own.
I get that.
There you go.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying to you now, even at that, I'm still sticking by what I'm saying. Is no. Unless...
And are you trying to say like, okay, so in the middle of the fantasy, if there's like a little slight miscomfort, you out?
If you asked me this question last year or 2 years ago...
You said yes.
Chai even knows me. I would have been like, yes.
Yeah.
Because I and Chai will have this conversation. She knew some niggas that I'd been with that, it wasn't like they were bringing much to the table, but I was just like, this guy has a vision and I'm willing to tweak. Because but I also realized that because I'm alpha female, I have a masculine energy about me that wasn't helping me out. Or maybe I was just exposed to the wrong guys. So for instance, and this is the honest, it's only with Ehiz I can be this honest. For instance, I can tell you this, so I'm not the kind of girl that would be like, my car is not working and I'm calling again. Like, I find solutions. Mm-hmm. So when I'm with a guy who I think has vision, might not necessarily have birthed the vision. Mm-hmm. So I'm also I'm a solution. Do you understand? I'm holding you down. Yeah. I'm not expecting you to do certain things. And I realize that guys don't actually appreciate that. Guys fall in love with the idea of the TM that they see online. They do. I got guys who think that I wake up with caviar in my mouth. I wake up, and that's the brand. Do you know what I mean? Which Yes. I'm literally like, sometimes I don't even like to be around people. Mm-hmm. But then when they get to meet me and they realize that once I hear a guy say, you are so different, you're so nice, that's the end. I see the asshole in the guy.
Yeah.
The moment they say you are so nice.
But you can't blame them. It's like, people actually get to meet you and they know that you're a goofball. Like that.
Yeah, and then they're uncomfortable. But that's who I am.
You laugh like this. But that's the thing. Can't blame them. We sell the brand to them. That's what they see.
Dude, I sell the brand to live.
They don't, so
if I don't say I'm not selling my brand anymore, will you take care of me? I can't win with these niggas. I cannot win.
It's like buying Dudu also and you'll be like, damn, you're really black. That's the brand they're selling to us.
Listen, Ehiz, I cannot win.
Yeah.
Because if I now say, I'm going to be soft-spoken, my soft girl era, I'm going to wake up in the morning with diamonds, which I can. I'm going to wake up with some caviar. I'm just going to be that girl who's like, oh, I don't want to know how much a tin of milk costs in the supermarket because I don't care. I just want to be taken care of. I would still be seen as, she likes money too much. She's this, she's that. So you can't win. So you're like hustling, like, let's do this together. And it's like, oh, the masculine energy. You're not my mother. You're trying to do it. So hello, which one do you want?
But the thing is, if nobody talk about you, then you're nobody.
And I appreciate the fact that they keep talking.
Somebody. You understand? You've been doing this for a long time, so definitely going to talk about everything you do. So, and everything you do, everything you show them, exactly, that's what they're going to talk about. You understand? You also like joggers, hoodies. You kick back. Snack,
no, but this,
chilling.
I'm telling you that if I show up for a date,
but I will tell you, they show them 90 days.
If I show up for a date in joggers, I would think that the guy would be like, oh my God, I like the fact that you're so down to it. And it makes him also want to do it. No, this fucking niggas, next day, they just start acting as if, no, babe, why don't you wear? Like, no. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the war.
You been with the rich niggas. That's the issue. You been with the rich niggas.
So you think I haven't dated a broke guy before?
You was broke then.
Okay.
So what are we saying?
Okay.
What are we saying?
Okay, I take.
What are we saying?
You're right.
What are we saying?
So I leveled up, but why did he level up then?
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
Can you date a non-Nigerian?
Like a white man?
Not necessarily a white man, but he's not Nigerian.
I don't know.
Could be from my other African countries.
I mean, I was speaking to someone.
Is it the same?
There was, actually.
But just on that,
listen, if I wrote a book about my dating life, it would be a bestseller.
You should. Dating token. That's it.
Shoo.
Bookmark it down.
Shoo. No, I feel like I think that right now I need more of a mature, old I think age is nothing but a number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
okay.
Yeah, I can take a younger man.
This is right. So it's either 70 or 34 or in middle 30s, let's say. But age is not a number. You want kids? How many?
If I have one, I'm good.
Another one?
If I'm blessed to have another one, I'm good as well.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah. If the sex drive is 15, you're popping kids. When you're married, you're popping kids. You're not taking no pills or no prescriptions. You're popping kids. Yeah, he's shooting up the club. Pop, 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 pop. That's why you don't need that recoil. That's why you don't need that recoil. That 70 recoil. You know that gun where we say, you shoot and boom, you have to put it down and pump the gun. They gun like this. No. You need that AR. Because when you come through, like, you understand?
That's what has put like Transformers. In trouble.
I'm Optimus Prime.
Don't listen to you.
Yo, young man, watch out for Toke. She gonna probably need someone to shoot up a club real soon.
Oh my God. That's what has put plenty of women into trouble. Don't listen to him.
You should probably do like a bachelorette too. Like, look for the ultimate sperm donor.
Go for what? That might be an idea.
Hell
and you can be the host.
Too. I'm right there.
But then they must be like men who have like IQ on point. They must have money. Like, who wants just...
I love it. They must have money. It's all about money. It's all about money.
If I'm going to go look for sperm donor, enjoy, me or Febi.
Yeah, we can get to like a bunch of nice, young, you feel me?
Is that what we're going to eat?
Millionaires. Multi-millionaires who are ready for camera. You see me? Yeah, and you get to, and you go to like all of them. We have like maybe 8 of them. 8 different dates.
So do I take them home after each date?
It depends. If you want...
We got to sample it, right?
Well, the 8 of them.
Yeah.
If you're feeling funky,
have
maybe.
Have you ever thought about the fact that...
Are we going to film it?
Let me tell you
this. We can film it for like the OnlyFans edition.
But can I... OnlyFans edition? Boy, you crazy. Have you ever thought about the fact that when the Bible says, Esther, are you Christian? The Queen Esther, for instance.
Yes,
and it talked about how the king had the first wife, Vashti, who wouldn't parade herself because she was proud or whatever.
First wife.
We looked at it as it was a bad thing, but she was a woman of honor. She just thought, the king is drinking, he's drunk. Why would I now come and entertain you and your guests? Because back then, hope you know, they wore less back in those days. So that means the king probably wanted to show Vashti off and see what he's working with for all his friends to see her in all her glory. And she said no, right?
Okay.
And then the king said, I'm going to marry another wife. And then they went out to look for all these women and Esther was picked. I remember the king told them to groom them, keep them and prepare them. And the king probably sampled all of them and chose Esther. Today in this world, they'll be judging Esther and saying, you followed your ancestor. But guess what? Back then, it was allowed.
Based on the way back then they be, he definitely sampled them. Him and his soldiers.
So when I say I want to sample now, you are judging me.
I didn't judge you. I said yes.
Can I marry OnlyFans?
Only if we are going to sample it for the show, we're filming it.
Wow. On that note, my friend and I will continue this conversation with
on my show.
On his show.
On my show.
Now
so make sure you go tune in. That Boy show is on all podcast platforms and of course YouTube. So tune in and... So
I have to definitely go to his show next so that we can continue this conversation.
Yes, we will.
Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you catch the next episode. This was a wild episode. Wildcat. This
shout out
is Ehiz Unfiltered. This
shout out to the editor.
You guys have plenty of work to do. I will catch you guys on the next episode of TokeMoments. Goodbye.